coaching point of view, my job's not necessarily to tell you what to do, but to support you to come up with your own answers and go through your journey. And sometimes different business ventures that you go through, you've got everything that you needed from that venture, like in terms of the learning and growth and all of those things. And when you kind of take a macro view, everything kind of fits together. Like I've had so many different types of businesses, from digital agencies. I mean, look at what we've got. We've got restaurants, pre-made meals, events company, mentoring company, business coaching company. We train experts in rapid change. There are so many things. Activewear company, digital agency. At one point, we were looking at doing financial planning, wealth creation, all of those types of things. Thank God I never went into that realm. But nothing is wrong. That's what I want to say to you guys. It's like everyone's like, well, I want clarity. I want to know what my purpose is. Well, you're on your purpose right now. Sometimes we might need to get the learnings a little bit quicker, make faster decisions. And when you don't make those faster decisions or get the learnings faster, you just get a few more crises. And eventually those crises will actually move you. But what if everyone's on purpose?
Yeah.
Now? And so with that, it was, for me, it was really exciting. And often I wait when I'm mentoring people, I hold the space for the storm. So whether it be, a pattern that starts to happen. And with Glenda, I noticed a bit of an isolation pattern. And that's where I was reaching out, wasn't hearing anything. And I knew this was the one. I was like, great. And I wait for that with all of my clients. Like I wait for indirectly the tantrum, right? And where nothing's working and all of that type of stuff, because that is where the breakthrough is. Like that's the breakthrough that we want, is where suddenly it starts to get real. We start to get honest. We're not BSing. And we start to go, yeah, you know what? I'm really feeling this. And this is the truth. This is what's going on. And it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful opportunity to hold the space, to be able to shift, to be able to get clarity, and to be able to neutralize those types of patterns so that we don't sit in it. Like we'll still do the pattern. Does everyone get it? Like Linda, you'll still do the isolation, you'll throw a tantrum, you'll do the self-loathing thing, beat the shit out of yourself, all of that type of stuff. You'll still do it. But now we've got a different type of relationship where you might do it for a couple of days and then boom, oh, I'll reach out. And then we neutralize it and then we use it and we take the learnings to be able to grow to the next level. And for me, I was actually hearing all of it going, well done, this is great. This is excellent. Now we've just cleared the decks. We've cleared the decks. We can get the learnings. We can take all of the knowledge and learnings from that venture and just get really, really focused. See, there are so many people that do the entrepreneur game and they've got multiple businesses. I did this, right? I launched my first business, got into the entrepreneur space, got really, really excited. I'm like 19. By the time I was 22, I had 6 businesses. And I just thought I could do everything. I'm like doing this thing over here, this thing over here. But what was really going on for me was there was a boredom pattern. Felt some resistance, it seemed a little bit harder. I'm bored here. So then I jump into this one over here. Oh, this seemed a little bit easier, faster way to make money, all of that type of stuff. Jumped into this one. And there was this pattern. But what I really didn't look at was, number one, what do I actually love? What am I here for? What actually just really switches me on and is really, really easy? And I had to go through all of that stuff. I had to drop things to be able to get that clarity and do the emotional work to then channel it into one area. And it's like I say to you guys, you can have one venture and scale to 7 figures. One person, one problem, one program or service or product, and one conversion strategy. You can literally simplify it that much, scale to 7 figures, then do the entrepreneur thing. You've got resources, right? Then launch the next one, then launch the next one. And so yeah, Glenn, I got really excited about this. And to then really look at, what are the needs that you want? Matt, you want to build relationships within the community. You want this program for yourself. I said to myself, what would be the ultimate retreat? Out of all the retreats that I've done, all of the recharge retreats I've done, what would I want? Well, I want to be in a beautiful location. I love nature. I want to be in a beautiful location. I want to be able to see the ocean. I want to be able to see the sun coming up, because I want everyone to do some sun gazing. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to be in nature. I want to be able to have my family there. I want my family there with me. I want it to be luxurious because I'm a bit luxe. I love that. I want there to be beautiful food. I want the best practitioners that I can find to be able to support me and other people. I want massages. I want Reiki. I want to go on adventures. And I started like designing it for myself. And then I took myself on those retreats in different places, just solo missions, and I shared it. And then people started to go. I had no intention of taking people on this initially, no intention. And then suddenly people started to reach out and were like, what are you doing? Where are you? What is this, all this weird and wonderful stuff that you're doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just recharging my life. And then, boom, idea came through. Well, what if I took 10 people? So I tested it. Boom, went like that. It came from a different type of energy. There was no force, Glenda. This is what we're seeing right now. There
Yeah.
wasn't any force. It was fun. It was exciting. I loved it. I built it for me. Live It Now was, I'm terrified of public speaking. So I'm just going to start showing up and start speaking, and I'm going to start doing it every month. And I want to share some really wonderful information that has helped me. And then that's all I did. I just started to show up every month, two people in the room, five people in the room, and I just started to share a message. And then it turned into like a movement all over the country. Like, I cannot believe it. Like 123 marriages, technically 124 now. I put that post up on the Rapid Change Movement, 124. Kerry Wright and Scott like jumped up on there and went, actually, we just got married in July. So I'm like 124. I'm going for 130, guys. Okay. And we're not even a relationship coaching company, really. We're not a dating agency. We're probably outperformed every dating agency there is with these results because it's all about community. That's what it is. Communication and unity is community. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be hard. Like all the work that you're doing and the work that we've been doing, especially, it just gets to that point where it just starts to pop. And you start to go, well, what do I want? How can I have it? And then when you're doing the stuff that you really love, it's like your energy introduces you. And so the sales process is really, really easy. And something that I'd also like to share with you guys, this is more troublemaker stuff, but I think it's relevant here. You're probably starting to see the old ways, oh, not the old ways, the current ways of business aren't necessarily working, like posting every day and social media and all of that type of stuff. It's not getting cut through because everyone's doing it. What actually is working is all the old school ways now. Like going to networking events, running in-person events, building relationships, joint ventures, strategic alliances, all of the stuff I've been teaching for years. It is working now. We're going back to basics. It's like old school is cool now, building relationships, exceeding expectations, generating referrals, all of those things. And obviously, content marketing and socials are important to, stay relevant, all of that type of stuff, but it's not getting the cut through that it once was. And so this is really wonderful because it means that we can actually play business how I think business should be played, which is not hiding behind technology or computers or anything like that. Actually getting out there and connecting with people and really using that as a mechanism to overcome limiting patterns instead of hiding away. And
Mm.
so, yeah, it's really, really exciting. And I want to take a couple of people through this. I was like thinking, I want to do this with you guys and show you how to do it, how I used to do it, like the rejection game and all of those types of things, because it's all working now. It's really, really exciting. You've got leading experts now that are coming out and going, yeah, these ways are no longer working. It's about personal relationships, exceeding
Yeah.
expectations, all of those things. So you're seeing this, guys, like follow my lead. Look what I do when I coach my clients. I'm like, I'm here whenever you need me. I don't need a lot of clients or anything like that. I like to have a small group of clients that I can give as much energy as possible and build really amazing relationships. Like I look at, when I look at my calendar, I actually get excited. I used to not get excited. I used to be like, oh, I want to reschedule or I don't want to work with this person or whatever it is. By the way, that's the fastest way to work out what your niche is to look at your calendar. But now I feel so blessed that I can look at my calendar and it energizes me and I get excited. And I'm so curious. I'm like, I'm wondering what has happened since our last session. And I have the energy to be able to do that. Where a churn and burn model, you don't have the energy and resources to be able to do it. And the biggest challenges, and this is for everyone on this call right now, the biggest challenges where you want to exit and all of those things are often the precursor to the biggest breakthrough of clarity, a shift in polarity, and ultimately a breakout. And that's what we want. We want the breakout. The breakout is the result. The The breakthrough is the shift in mindset. So we have breakthrough, 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 breakthrough. It compounds, and then boom, we have the breakout. And the breakout from a business point of view is a result, right? You do your first deal, or you do your first 10K, or you do your first 100K, or you do your first seven figures, or whatever it is. We have to get the breakthroughs to get the breakouts. Please write that down, guys. I think it's really important because breakthroughs are different to breakouts. A lot of people think, oh, I just had this breakthrough, a shift in my mindset, all of that type of stuff. Remember, it takes 90 days for that shift to be able to integrate, the clarity to be able to really come into view. And then with that, then we see the behavioral shifts that start to happen. All of these things compound. Compounding interest is like the most powerful thing. I think Einstein said it, like, compounding is the most powerful thing in the human race. It is so powerful. That's why, the Rockefellers and all of that type of stuff, they understand compounding. It's why they built the banking system. The whole banking system is based on compound, little bits that compound over a period of time.